Hey Armando, this is Ryan with TrendLizard.com. I'm taking a look at the second ticker you had sent me, which is UUP, but in order to get better perspective on UUP, I wanted to start with a look at USD, which is the US dollar index. We have a lot more information or data on this guy dating back to 1980. This gives us a much bigger perspective, and since they pretty much move hand in hand, this gives us a good idea of the really long-term pattern. So again, this is not UUP, this is USD, but as you can see, it's been in a really big downtrend, or at least it had been from the, looks like 1985 high all the way down into the 2008 or potentially 2011 low, which may be the actual true low to this decline. But that's a pretty interesting thing. It looks like one big counter trend decline. Sure, it lasted multiple decades. That doesn't matter. It looks like a counter trend move. This has the potential to be something much bigger, and that's why we are bullish on the long-term outlook of the dollar, but maybe not on the shorter midterm. So, and I'll show you why. But again, this looks like one big counter trend decline off the 1985 high. So, if we overlay the two, you can see the green here is UUP, the orange is the US dollar, the USD. So you can see they move pretty much lockstep. So that kind of shows you why we want to get some perspective looking at the US dollar index first. So this is what we're dealing with here. This is a little bit more information here. UUP was incepted in 2007. It put in a low in 2011. From there, it has been an advance into the current time. It's testing multi-year highs at this point, not too far off from its all-time high. This looks bullish. It had a really nice move out to 2014 low into the 2015 high. But overall, it looks like the formation of a trendy pattern that's not yet complete. Higher prices are expected overall. Obviously, the big question is, are those higher prices happening now, or are we going to get a larger pullback first and then the higher prices? As you can see, back in 2012 through 2014, the counter trend pullback was a long, choppy move, had a lot of fake out moves. It seems like we're getting something similar here. I'm having a tough time trusting this move, as I've indicated with our daily updates and weekly newsletter. And the reason why is if we zoom in and take a closer look at this move here, the thing that's holding me up most is the advance off the 2016 low. This advance does not look trendy. This appears to be a counter trend move, which is why I have been somewhat stubborn about buying into this move here and saying it's more likely that we get a larger counter trend pullback before the uptrend resumes. So a move below 25 at any time confirms that we are getting a larger pullback before the trend is going to resume. So that's why that level has been marked on our charts for the past month or so. I can't deny the fact that there's a possibility that the uptrend has already resumed. For me, the fact of the matter is I couldn't really buy it even if it has. And again, it comes back to this start of the move here off the 2016 low. This looks like a counter trend move, or the start of a counter trend move, not the start of a trend. And I just have to have a good reason to buy an ETF or a stock. And I just can't buy it if I don't have that reason. And for me, that reason is trendy price movement. And this does not look like trendy price movement to me. So it's a tough buy for me. So here's what it would look like if the uptrend had resumed. Maybe you can kind of force some type of Elliott Wave labeling on here to allow you to justify this move. But that's not really what I do. I look for the cleanest patterns. When I get what I like, then I buy it. This isn't what I like. I'm expecting a move back down. If it doesn't move back down and doesn't move back below 25, and this is the resumption of the uptrend, what we would basically need to see is the formation of a trendy 5-wave pattern followed by a pullback. Then it becomes a buying opportunity. So as you can see, it's not super timely at that point, but it is what it is. This is not the opportunity that I'm looking for just based on the way the move started. It just doesn't look trendy. So again, it is possible that the uptrend has resumed, but it's not clear enough from my analysis to consider it as a buying opportunity. And the key is 25. A move below 25 says the pullback is not yet over. If it stays above 25, this move potentially could continue. And if you were to own it, I would put my stop level at 25 and go from there. But as is, it's just not one that we can buy. So I hope that's helpful, Armando. Have a wonderful rest of your holiday season, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you soon. Take care.